Guys, welcome into Crypto Info, blockchain made easy with your host, Frank the Crypto Tank. What's going on with crypto, guys? Crypto's not going anywhere. I'm just trying to be fun here. Anytime somebody says just, you know they're up to something. It's a passive-aggressive way to then say the next thing you'll say. So, Frank, how about stop being passive-aggressive? Using words such as just, okay? I can't stand it. I'm just doing this. Yeah, whatever. All right, here's the deal. Crypto cranking. Holy Christmases. What's going on? Don't get too excited, right? We stay level on the channel. Did you guys see XRP yesterday? Holy sheep. Okay, good. Our sound is back, up and running. Thank you, Doug, for letting us know yesterday about the sound. Thank you, Luke, this morning for helping us. Holy crap, XRP explodes. Don't get excited. We stay even keel and level emotion-wise when we invest. Never financial advice on the channel. Don't forget to tap the like and subscribe, and please pay heed to today's topic, which we will cover. XRP rocks the living house. Holy crud. Cannot cuss anywhere on the channel. Will not cuss. Just won't do it. We've made a commitment. We're going to be cool and clean on the channel. Don't forget to join our first interview, which is actually a live interview with Jim Bizzani from none other than Caleb and Brown, the world's largest and I believe first large-scale, at least crypto brokerage firm. Please check that out. Monday, August 18th, 5:30 Mountain Time. We'd love for you to jump in. I know for you guys who jump in and join us on the chat, on the live streams and things and watch our videos, please hop into that live Monday, August 18th, because that's going to be cool. We're going to have fun with Jim Bizzani. Thank you for gracing us with your presence, Jim, and I really do mean that. I'm not being sarcastic. These folks are one of the players, major players in the crypto space. They're kind enough to grace us with, let me turn that sound on. Kind enough to grace us with their presence, and give us a quick little interview on our tiny, burgeoning little channel, our puny little YouTube channel called Crypto Info. We're really loving it, and welcome viewers. I see you in here today. Today, thank you for sticking with crypto. Those of you who had, it's never financial advice on the channel. I am not a financial advisor. I am an education guy. I'm a talking head. I'm a talking mouthpiece who knows a little bit about crypto, just a little. And I really mean that, just a little, not a lot compared to some folks. I'm just, I've only just started off on this journey, about 5-6 years ago. So what do I know? I know a little bit. So newcomers, welcome. Old comers, welcome too. All the old-time men that are in here, hi guys, I'm an old-timer too, welcome. Yes, time does not stop for any man or woman. We've got a couple of women in here. Welcome to the ladies that are in following our channel. Few as they may be, our channel is comprised of audience base is something like 98% males, about 35 to 65. Of course, those who now in life have a little bit of money to invest in or heard about this crypto thing from someone or whatever and said, I've got a little money. Let me find out about this crypto thing. This guy Tank seems like he might be kind of interesting and know what the heck he is talking about. Maybe. We'll see. So tune in, stick around, see if you like what we do. See if you think we know what the hell we're talking about. I'm not doing the share screen. Not doing it. Not falling for it. Every time I do the share screen until I could get my Jamie over here, my Luke over here, my tech guy, I'm not doing it. I'm not falling for it because it's going to cut my sound out. I'm not doing it. All right. Today's topic, XRP. Am I a little bit wacky? Yes. Am I wacky and fun and wild and interesting? I hope. I really hope. XRP, holy crap. I do need a chart up, though. Besides what I have going on for notes here, where is my chart? I've been told in the comments to not breathe heavily into the microphone because it will make people leave the channel. So I will be careful to not breathe heavily into the microphone so people don't leave the channel. I don't know. Are people going to leave the channel because I'm breathing heavily into the microphone? If that's why you're going to leave the channel, then get the hell out of here. No, that's kind of how I am. I'm the dude who, if like I didn't have the thought of being invited to the party, and then after like, what about Frank? Oh yeah, no, we got to invite him. I'm like, you know what? Forget you. I'm not going to the party. Yeah, that's me. I'm a little baby. At 54 years old. All right, we had XRP jump to boy, do I get scorned. $3.65 yesterday for an XRP ish. $3.65 ish. That's on the exchange. We're saying price discovery because we all know what happened. By the way, watch 9 million YouTube videos that came out yesterday. I did, which of course we were already aware of on the channel. We know what happened last time with Korean exchanges, blah, 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 and XRP's price. And it wasn't really the true price. It was just the price that, it wasn't the price you literally could buy or sell it for, like on Coinbase or Bitrue or any of these other exchanges. It was a price that was up there at $3.94 that was inflated, that it was not really a real price for XRP over on the old coin market cap. And it sits to this day on coin market cap as I'm going to say false XRP all-time high price. A lot of interesting things have happened over the years. If you watch with XRP, all of us in the community are saying, hey, you know what? It seems kind of interesting. Is XRP being suppressed? Is it surprise? Ooh, hold it underwater and you get a big beach ball pops up with a big surprise. Yeah, is it being suppressed? Is it? I think it might be. I think XRP has been being suppressed over this time for obvious reasons. Yeah, obvious reasons. Now we see XRP the hold on XRP, how do I say this? It's suppression, the grip on it being lost. The grip on the throat, It's like as soon as it tried to take off, we had a Krav Maga move, immediately we had a throat grab, a tracheal grab, someone's trying to hijack your car or something, whatever. It's like, geez, oh boy, don't be doing things like I mean, we had an immediate arrest of whatever was happening with that situation, immediate stop of the situation as soon as it went to that price. Halting operations immediately. We remember that time, and that 384 was not really the all-time price. And now that we get to the spot of price discovery yesterday, given that fact that it was not the all-time price, 384, it was more like $3.40, I think $3.41 or something like that was the all-time high prior. We busted that stuff yesterday. We broke right through that. So, here we are. And here we are in today's episode. Let's talk about some charts. We'll get into that in a little bit, some TA. Deeper TA with Eggrag Crypto as well, which we love in the community and follow. So I've got some of his findings as well. Be funny if Eggrag was actually a female. I believe it's a male. EGRAG, Eggrag Crypto. I know for the longest time. Years ago, I heard my folks talking about Eggrag, and I was thinking, what word are they saying? Are they saying that incorrectly? Yeah, EGRAG, Eggrag Crypto. Interesting name. Price recap for today. We're sitting in now for XRP. Let me get my lovely little chart. Excuse me. And stick with our sound. We're at a $3.48 XRP, according to CoinMarketCap. Sorry, I'm not going to go ahead and switch my screen until I get my tech resolved, and that's going to be Monday. So let's just stick with the full screen so I don't confuse and mess anything up. Let's just quickly see. Well, we can check Crypto Bubbles and some others. There's plenty. CoinGecko. Let's check CoinGecko real quick and see what they have. They're going to have the same price. CoinGecko. They've got a Bitcoin at 119,000 right now. They've got an XRP at $3.49 and 8% up on the day. And by the way, 30% up on the 7-day for XRP. In case anybody was wondering, not that you were, excuse me. By the way, excuse me, was anybody wondering how much Stellar XLM was up on the week? 46.4% up on the week for XLM. Hedera hash graph is up 32% on the week. Here, let me run through this real quick. I'm going to run through. Okay. Check this out. I'm going to do this. Let me run through the ones, some of the these ones that we like on the channel. These ones. These ones. Ooh, it's kind of like nails on a chalkboard. These ones. All right. 118,000 for, okay, let's get to hold on one sec. There's a point here. Believe me, there's a point. And we are going to get back to XRP's price. Don't worry. Don't you worry. He never sticks on a topic. Don't you worry, guys. We're getting to it. Have some patience. Use that kind of patience in investing. Oh, boy, you're not going to get very far, are you? Never financial advice. Here's the deal. Bitcoin on the 7-day is up 1%, and I'm joking. Well, Bitcoin's up 1% on the week. Ethereum is up 21% on the week. Nice work, Ethereum. And by the way, XRP is up 29.67% on the week. I'm going to keep going. BNB is up 10% on the week. Solana is up 8.7. Shout out to you, Raul Powell. Solana in the banana zone, says Raul Powell. Yes, I'm going to joke about how you speak. Nothing wrong with that. I love the way you teach, though. I learned so much from you, but I am going to make fun of the way you say Solana and banana zone. And I bet you also say soda pop. Completely joking and having fun. I love you, Raul Powell. Come on, let's have some fun if we can't laugh at ourselves, Raul Powell. Shows we don't have a big ego, right? 10.09% for a BNB coin. Dogecoin, 22% on the week, 22.66%, according to the old coin market cap for a Dogecoin. What do you think about that, Raul? How about Tron? 11.81%. My Luke is freaking out, my handler right now, saying, oh my God, he's live. He's doing it again, going after Raul. Not going after Raul. I love Raul Powell. He's awesome. I learned so much from Raul Powell. And I love the way he says banana zone. ADA, 14.66% on the 7-day. Not too shabby, Chucky. 45.75%. By the way, his name is Hoskinson, not Hodgkinson, all this stuff. Guys, please, his name is Hoskinson. Just his name is written, just sound it out. There's no mysterious, vowels in there or letters like obviously how the B is kind of silent. I'm trying to be fun here, guys. I'm not making fun of you. Look at XLM's up 45.75% on the week. Holy Christmas. Oh, Sui. Everybody got to get that Sui, right? Oh, boy, Sui. Really? It's up 13% on the week. By the way, Chainlink, though, is up 18.32% on the week. And HBAR is up 33.45% on the week. I'm getting so excited, I'm starting to spit all over the place. Look at BCH up 0.77% on the week. Oh, AVAX, you got to make sure you get that AVAX, everybody's saying. I hear people saying on all these channels. Not too shabby, up 14.52%. That's not bad. Neither is Shiba, up 11.84% on the week. Look at the reg market players. Our Mag 7 crowds that are in here, which are a lot of these older gentlemen. God bless you. I'm not knocking you at all. These are things I play with too. I just don't play heavily on them because I know they're not really the future. What is crypto and AI when it comes to investing. Never financial advice on the channel. Please open your eyes. Please wake up to the truth that you really kind of don't want to wake up to because you're like, as old guys are like, no, you're not doing this to me again. Another iteration of this newfangled crap. The internet again. I got to learn this stuff all again. Oh my gosh. See, told you I wouldn't swear. I like to stick to what I say I'm going to do. If we can't stick to what we say we're going to do to the best, I didn't always do it in my life. Years past, I turned over a new leaf and vowed to not take any crap from myself anymore and not lie to myself in the mirror anymore. Takes a passion to do that because that little critter wants to keep coming and be like, oh, just this one time you can do it. No. That's called the little white lie. Look around you and see all of those around you who lie all the time. And I'm not knocking anybody. It's true. We lie to ourselves in the mirror, and then we lie to those around us, right? If we don't lie to ourselves and to those around us with investing, in particular and are utterly ridiculously honest with where we are with it, with shortcomings, not financial advice. This is life advice. It spills over into everything. I have come to learn, and I'm sure you have too, that when we are honest with ourselves in the mirror and then with everybody else in our life, what happens? All of a sudden, we start doing things in our lives real well, like investing real well. And like 3 or 5 years later, we're like, oh my God, how am I doing so well with this investing? Learning like this new thing or whatever it is. Yeah. You catapult the rest above the rest of the group. Not all things are equal, are they, in this world? Because here comes player A next to you, and you're player B, and here you go catapulting way above them in your learning, right? When it comes to finance and stocks and things, because of the way your mind is. Not all things are equal. I can't learn what my advisor learned, but I went to school for it, and blah, 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 but really? Please wake up and stop it and have more faith in yourself, people. All right, let's get to today's topic. I have to jump on my human rant all the time, which is, I think, why some folks, I hope, dig tuning into the channel to pull the 70s back. How old I am, born in 70. Oh, I'm old. Oh, we're old on this channel. We got some youngsters on here too, though. And guys, by that, I mean, you're in your 20s or so. And God bless you. Boy, to be back in the 20s again. Wouldn't want to be there, actually. I'm happy exactly where I am now. No regrets. We enjoy how we're living the life. XRP is trading nicely. Open interest futures explode to 10 bill. By the way, yesterday XRP gets approved for ETF on the New York. That's not today's episode, but just a side note. New York Stock Exchange approves XRP ETF yesterday. Thank you. Great news. Fundamental and regulatory drivers here today before we get into specifics in TA or technical analysis. We are going to cover charts, and we're specifically going to cover Mr. Egg Greg Crypto on the charts today. I have to be careful of my timing this morning because I have engagements, and I started a little later this morning. Hopefully, oh good, we've got some more people on the chat this morning. Welcome in, guys. We've got about 9 in this morning, which is great. Welcome in, and thank you for joining us. I better get to the point and keep this stuff interesting, or people are going to be like, I'm out of here. All right, let's do it. What's the catalyst? The passing of genius yesterday, we know, and Clarity, it's Clarity and Stable, right? Somebody correct me. You got 2 bills. I think they're Clarity bill and Stable bill. But anyway, Genius Act in the House yesterday solidifies stablecoin legislation. This is about one of the biggest thing going for crypto, by the way, this legislation for stablecoins, because now it means that all the unbanked can be on, okay, right? Cardano, ADA, speaking to Africa and some of these other utility coins that we've looked at over the years, and some of us have purchased. Never financial advice. Cheers to the wise ones. To the open eyes ones, to the ones who put the ego down and said, I'm going to learn this new thing and not think I know everything and I'm not done learning. Even though I'm old, I'm going to keep going. Oh, maybe I'll buy some too. And then you get rewarded, don't you? So here you go. This is where we are. I love you all, by the way. I sound like I'm talking down when I say things like that. I love you all. And you're dealing with a little knucklehead here who is a very humble person who is a contractor, started as a contractor with this whole thing, and then said, you know what, I'm going to learn finance and learn how I've been being whipped around. So you guys can totally do this thing. The House solidified stablecoin legislation. That means all the unbanked now basically in Africa that Cardano speaks to and some of these others now can play ball with this stablecoin and essentially be banked with a cell phone and a platform, an app on their cell phone. I get all wide-eyed with this. I'm realizing I'm all wide-eyed. Sorry. Without having a bank. Hello. No. Yeah, banks don't like crypto. Why do you think this whole thing has gone on for the past years about crypto bad, nefarious, No, the banks have a whole campaign. They don't want this stuff to overtake. Come on. Please, guys, think. Just think. I want to say, like, use your heads, or let's just think when we look at this stuff. Not through, the eyes of a conditioned one, through the eyes of an awakened one. Awoke one? These words. Ran, run, awoke, awake, drank, drunk, drink. The English language is so confusing. Technical analysis. I'm horrible with the grammar, aren't I? Voiceover. voiceoverness. I'm like, I got my script up for this morning, and I'm like reading the voiceover. He will read anything you put on that teleprompter. Host says, hilarious. Risks in market sentiment, says Ron Burgundy. Voiceover, Tank says, on-chain metrics say. I hope I'm entertaining. On-chain fear and greed. I'm sorry I can't pull it in my next point in the notes. I can't pull it up for you today because, well, I can't show you on the screen. Fear and greed is at a 71, so we've been at a height of, did we get to 72? I don't think so. I think over these past days, our highest we've gotten to is 70. So we're dipping to a 71 for fear and greed. And by the way, we have not been up to 3.9 trill for a cryptocurrency market cap yet. I'm pretty darn sure. Here, let me pop this puppy open and just see right quick, skis. Oh, yeah. What is going on here, kids? Folks? Oh, are we? Oh, we are close. Somebody drop in the comments if I'm wrong about that. I think we are at an all-time high for cryptocurrency market cap at, I do believe that is so, at 3.89 trill, just about 3.9 trill. Yeah, we're rocking. Let's get back to today's topic, XRP cranking, and why, with a little more technical stuff here. XRP's price surge. We broke its $3.60, by the way. What's next for Ripple and crypto markets? We're saying that we're going to see, I'm calling for about a $15 XRP, but I don't know what by the end of the year, but what do I know? I don't know what I'm talking about. Egrag Crypto highlights XRP hovering just above key resistance at, and by the way, following a swift 5 to 10% rally over the past 24 hours, along with Bitcoin's consolidation of 120 grand. We're saying now that Egrag Crypto focuses on both the daily and 4-hour charts, noting that XRP has reclaimed its $3 support zone and now faces renewed pressure at recent all-time highs. So folks that are hoping to get into an XRP below $3, I think are kind of saying like goodbye to that. That's what Egrag's saying. Who knows? He could be wrong. You never know what happens. It could go down to 260 or whatever. But I talked to folks who are on the fence with XRP. I think folks who are on this on the fence with X, this is my opinion. I'm going to talk to all you guys out there. Here's my opinion, and this is never financial advice on the channel. Now that we get 10 viewers in here, listen to me, you 10. Listen up and listen good. And I ain't talking down to you. I'm being equal, even Steven with you. If anything, I'm below you. Right? Because I am looking for your attention here. And here's what I am going to suggest to you, which is never financial advice. Get yourself the hell out of crypto. If you haven't bid on into it yet and started diving in and getting down the rabbit hole and learning for yourself and saying, I'm going to approach this thing with this stance of, hey, I don't know. I'm going to learn this new thing. I'm going to kind of admit to myself here, I'm going to full-heartedly admit to myself without ego that I don't know what I'm doing with this stuff, and it's fine if I learn a new thing, even though I'm old. I'm also going to admit that I'm old, and I've seen the internet. I'm 54. I've seen the internet. I don't know how old you guys are, but I've seen the internet. I've seen the cell phone phase, and I'm starting to get tired and old now. And folks who are 60s and 70s and things, God bless you. I agree. I mean, I hear you. I don't know where I'm going to be in 20 years. I'm 74 years old. I'm some tired of this shit stuff. Excuse me. Sorry. AI will be burgeoning and other things by then. We'll have like a matrixy kind of world set up between blockchain and AI. The interplay of those two, and who knows what else comes next. But here's the thing, guys. Crypto is the next best thing, and if it's too much for you, you probably shouldn't be doing this. You probably should stay the heck away from this whole crypto thing, because if you can't bite in with top and bottom teeth all the way like a lion into crypto and get into it, it's always going to scare the living heck out of you. You're going to buy it and you're going to wonder, should I have purchased it? You're not going to sleep well at night. What does Warren Buffett say? You want to be awesome and you want to be solid with what you own and sleep well at night? You better research the living heck out of it. And the older guys in crypto, they barely want to grab it and get it and pull it into their bosom, much less like a lion sink teeth into, which is completely required in my never really considered opinion, rarely considered opinion, in order to do well with cryptocurrency. So maybe you should just get the heck out of here and stop trying to do the crypto thing. Get off this channel, get off the other channels, unless you want to just do like the entertainment thing and go yapping with your friends at parties, but it's not meant for everybody. The Oregon, if you're from Oregon, I say the Oregon Trail is not for everybody now, is it? Not everybody is meant to jump in the wagon and take their family across the trail to the Wild West. It's not meant for everybody. Thanks for letting me go on the rant. You better after that, please subscribe, please like. I'm going to give you more of this good stuff. It's not really that great, but I feel like I've been watching crypto guys. I have all the same people you guys listen to. I listen to them all, guys. Who else would I listen to? You know, Digital Perspectives, You got Brad Kynes, you got, all these guys. Come on, even Alex Cobb. I love these guys too. They're awesome. It taught me so much, including Crypto Hulk, hilarious. He's very serious. He wants to be careful about not swearing and being clean. Crypto Hulk. This stuff's fun, you guys. I watch all the same guys too. So I decided to just start the channel. I should have started it 3 years earlier than I did. No regrets though. I should have done it exactly when I did it. Righto. All right, RSI, a relative strength index, and the MACD on the daily chart, both overbought. The RSI, is in overbought territory, signaling caution. MACD remains bullish, still rising. Typically a sign of sustained breakouts, but we know we're going to see corrections along the way, which is healthy, and we always want to see. We've been seeing higher highs, higher lows. With XRP, this whole train has been chugging along like this up this hill. Up and to the right, folks. On-chain and open interest, futures open interest has surged past 10 bill. We've already mentioned that. Accompanied by aggressive accumulation for short-term holders. And as far as time frame and risk management, guys, breakout window. XRP Crypto emphasizes July to mid-September period, marks a critical breakout phase. I think we kind of could have guessed that, not knowing a lot about TA, because guys, I've been calling that. I don't really even know what I'm talking about. I've been calling that for about 6 months. That in about July, September-ish, we're going to see the smash with crypto, or somewhere around there. I don't know what I'm talking about. Either sustained upside or pullback scenario playback. Oh, by the way, shout out to my buddy Todd. What's up, brother? Todd knows I said that I said that like a year ago. I kept shouting that to Todd. I hate this. Frank, stop doing I told you so. It sounds too ego. Don't do that. I need the credibility, though, in my corner. Todd, tell the world how hey, buddy Frank always tells you 6 months to a year ahead of time, and then it takes place. Even though it's not happening at that time in the crypto space. It's like, that guy's crazy. It's not going to happen. With either sustained upside or a pullback scenario playing out. We got risk bands here, too, to consider. You got a trailing stop, a tight stop below $3.30, says XRP Crypto, to protect profits. You got a caution zone, which is the weekly close, below $3.25. So we'll be back up to the weekly chart. We're looking at a close of $3.25, which could trigger a deeper retracement towards $3, or the triangle base, which we know what that means, that triangle base. And then if we can hang there for a while, the longer that base, the higher we jump in space. And that's not Luigi Amato, whatever, that Italian dude who said it recently in an interview. It's actually an older, I think 1930s. Somebody said that. The longer the base, the higher in space. Somebody drop in the comments the answer to that, please. And thank you, by the way, very much to Neo for subscribing. Welcome into the channel. What an apropos name for this matrixy world we live in. Let's cap this. Let's cap at least the discussion at XRP. I think we should, because first of all, there's not really much more to say on it. Second of all, I've been rambling on for quite a bit, and we like to not be boring and droning on this channel. Make it quick. Make it snappy, make it exciting, get the hell out. All right, here's the summary. Bullish thesis, according to XRP Crypto concerning this whole thing. A confirmed breakout above $3.50 to $3.60 with rising volume opens the door to a $4 XRP and beyond. And we went to what, $3.64 on CoinMarketCap yesterday? Sorry to smack that mic. You got a bearish cautious thesis as well. RSI, relative strength, index exhaustion. As far as any significant drop below $3.30, $3.25 could reset the structure and give us, I think what he's saying there is new support and new resistance levels. Watch things to watch for: on-chain accumulation, futures open interest, and macro crypto sentiment in upcoming weeks to gauge momentum on continuation, whether this continues or not. So Edgar at Crypto, thank you so much for your analysis on where we are with XRP at this point in time. I've given you my crackerjack thoughts on price prediction for XRP. This is never, ever financial advice. I'm going to just bring up a couple more things here. Let me finish my point. I'm calling almost a $20 XRP by year's end. Never financial advice on the channel. Y'all do whatever in the heck you want. I have enough people that respect me and I love you and thank you. And they're in my world personally that I love. And shout out to Jim and some of these people who helped me with the channel in my world, and also my buddy Todd and Gabe and some of these others who are simply fantastic. And also my wife. Thank you. And I will say this. Here's the deal. Crypto's going nowhere. Blockchain technology is going nowhere. These folks, a lot of folks say it's not. See, that's where you want the music playing in the background when I go silent like that. So you got music playing while I'm silent and I'm in deep thought. Guys, blockchain ain't going nowheres, but becoming a larger part of our lives. Okay, I've heard enough people saying to me lately, so many people saying to me, hey, look, Frank, good for you with the crypto thing. And I dabble a little bit in it too. And it's nice to play games with. And, I know you get the meme coin thing and crypto's nice. And I know people use crypto, but I mean, Frank, come on, I'm not going to be putting a lot of my money into crypto versus, because I only got so much money to allocate, right? So percentage of my money wise, Frank, do you honestly think I'm going to go put my money, large, massive 40, 50, 60% of my allocations that I have each week, month, year, whatever, day, week, month, year. Some people DCA, they got it set up on the automatic, and they're just dropping in constantly, dollar cost averaging in to certain things, whether they're reg stocks or, they got it set up with Schwab and, God bless. And I agree with these things. They're saying to me, though, not going to go setting that kind of stuff up with crypto, Frank, and set up 40%, 50% of my allocation into crypto as steady DCA buys. Why would I do that? I'm not doing that. Crypto is something I use my little bubblegum money for, and I play around with. And you do. That's all you ever do with investing, by the way. I don't care what you're investing in, including your 401k, right? Not financial advice. It's called common sense. We don't cut ourselves that tightly. We all did silly things in the past when we were younger, myself included. I was horrible with money. Ask my ex-wife. We all learn. We all step up to the plate, hopefully, at some point or another in our lives. Step into our own, right? Hats off to the ex-wife bearing with me and trying to help me and doing a great job with the finances. Hats off to the ex-wife. And, hats off to mom, watching her handle everything down to the penny in the household. And these people are fantastic with bookkeeping and better than I ever could be, probably even today. Well, I don't know about that. Without ego, but I will say this. What do all these folks, including my prior self, God bless them, including mom and dad and all these folks who are great with money as we grow up and they're so good with money. Okay. No offense, but how good are they really with money as we step into the collegiate level of this whole thing and we step into graduate level concerning finance and investing? There's so much to know. It's a completely new world. And God bless the working stiff, which is me. and you. And we're trying to break out of this game. This is the thing. We're trying to free ourselves. Never financial advice on the channel. My opinion where it's going, I say we're going to $20 by the end of the year. What in the heck do I know? For an XRP, never financial advice, never buy anything because what we say or do on the channel. I am not a financial advisor. I'm here strictly for educational, informational, entertainment, and sometimes some inspirational purposes only. The current price context, as far as XRP crypto is concerned, to smash these last points XRP has to make, hovering just above key resistance, $3.40, $3.45. Our chart frame is going to use a multi-frame approach. Symmetrical triangle formation is the first thing we're going to look at as far as breakouts and chart patterns. We're seeing a classic signal on the larger triangle consolidation pattern according to XRP. And on the falling wedge 4 hour, those of you who really know our charts know exactly what I'm talking about. We know a little bit here on the channel. We kind of know what he means here. Falling wedge on 4 hour, a short-term falling wedge pattern has been broken to the upside, confirming bullish momentum. This is our break past our most recent that we saw happen yesterday. And I hollered at my friend, at my buddy. We had a nice little chat because I was sitting getting my windows tinted. And I thought to myself, you know what? I got to holler at him now and see where he is with this whole thing. We hadn't talked in a while. Shout out, Todd. What's up, brother? Confirming and great job to you for finding your way with crypto. Some of these folks, crypto, I'm amazed that I bump into, and it's like independent evolution. I'm like, oh, you found out about that? And then, some people have like, my buddy has like Gala Games and some other things that I did not find. And that's what's awesome about crypto. There's literally like so many different sectors and things, and he's going to smash it with certain things. And, found things like Jasmine and some others. And I think you guys know about Jasmine, kind of like Japan's Bitcoin kind of thing. You guys know about that. Just the best you can to be fair and honest. Okay, here, let's see. We got a comment from someone. Hey, man, I just do the best you can to be fair and honest. Yep. And so this is seeing people file. Yeah, for sure. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I don't know how to say your name there, but I'm going to call you, Foreman. I'm going to call you the boss. Thanks, boss. I'm not being funny either. Thanks, boss. We're trying on the channel. Thanks for your kind words. And please, and I mean that, thanks for your kind sentiment. You didn't have to say that. Please tap like and subscribe, guys, if you're loving what we're doing. And please jump in on the channel and the chat if you have comments, questions, or want us to talk about something. We are going to have to kind of wrap it up here, though. I know I always say that. The wife gets so aggravated. She just goes, you so annoy people. Stop saying you're going to wrap it up and then don't wrap it up. I'm like, you're right. I can't stand when guys do that. And here I am doing it on the channel. When I'm ready to close, I'll tell you. I'm not ready yet. Okay. Thanks for your comments, guys. We got next upside zones of $3.80 to $4. These are major congestion zones, like sites XRP crypto with bullish scenarios extending to $5 if momentum can continue. We believe that it can. Sorry about the weird face I was just making. I don't know why I did that. I really think that we can. I don't know a lot. I'm stepping on the shoulders of masters concerning TA. I am not a huge chart guy. I know a little bit to be dangerous. I don't want to pretend that I know so much about charts here on the channel, and then I'm going to run off charts and run episodes off charts. I'm not doing that. And I know other guys openly admit that they're not going to do that either. It's quite a thing to become proficient with charts to the point that whether it's reg market or crypto market, I know you guys all know this, to then go on and try to start teaching charts and things. It's a whole thing. This is the road to becoming the day trader, which is quite a trek. I'm not interested in going that deeply down the rabbit hole, unless you got some of that thing that they took in that movie. What was it? Limitless with Bradley Cooper. Took that thing and all of a sudden just like, not going to do that. All right, guys, we're wrapping it up. I love you. I hope you had a great time on the episode today. Please join us for our episode with Jim Bizzani live Monday, August 18th. It is our first interview, and it is a live interview, and it's 5:30 Mountain Time. And I hope our volume is a tad better today. I on my own turned it up a little bit. Sorry, Luke, I took the initiative. And I think our volume is maybe louder, but it might be too loud. So please let me know if I'm screaming at you this morning or if our volume is proper. And what's up to everybody who's in here? Doug, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Have a great day today. Thanks for joining us.